Yeah, welcome back to Spaz on Wheels. It has been a long time in a hiatus. This is actually going to be a two-part intro, and I'll leave the other part till later, but I wanted to give a couple updates and where the direction of the channel will go going forward here, as I now know which way it's going to go. So I figured I'd give everybody a quick update on that. Real quick life update. Let me just make sure I'm camp recording. I think I am. Yep, looks like I'm recording. That'd be horrible. It wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last time that you forget to actually record. Back in, I went through a lot of life events. Let's just start from there. On Memorial Day, my mother passed away back in Wisconsin. Unfortunately, I did not get back to see her in time either, so I lost my mom. A week later, we got back from saying goodbye. Family and I went up to Wisconsin and had a little bit of celebration of life for her. Get on the highway here. Hopefully the wind isn't too bad. This is a 75-mile-an-hour highway, so I'm actually on my way to pick up my new iPhone. So a week later, my wife and I went out to a dart tournament. We were done with the dart tournament. It had rained on and off all night. We rode out on the Indian Challenger, and we were on our way back, and there's an interchange between a couple of highways where you're sort of just sweeping on, and there's construction all over the place. So what ended up happening is the rear end swung out on me. I was able to recover it for a little bit, and then I went into a death wobble, and I couldn't put traction down. So ended up laying down the bike and totaling it. About 55 to 60 miles an hour, my wife hit the road, I hit the road. I was not wearing a helmet. My choice. I got very lucky, divine intervention, what have you. Somehow I kept my head off the road majority of the way. My wife low-sided. Her half helmet was pretty tore up. I'll put some pictures in here, but viewer discretion. So I'll give you a couple seconds to pause the video if you don't want to see some stuff. But I hit the back of my head on a bump. I hit my back of the head on the concrete and got a little bit of road rash. But I actually high-sided. So we were going down left. My wife came off the back of the bike, and then my bike must have hit dry pavement, and it flipped over, and I was still hanging on, and it threw me through the apes, which broke a couple front ribs in the front, and landing on the road broke one in the back, and then about a week later I find out my leg's broken too. The fibula, the small bone in the lower leg, a walking break. So I've been riding. I rode 2 days after the accident, actually. I jumped on the Tiger, which I'm riding on now. But there's some other updates. So let's go to the second intro, which will be less negative news. and let me give you a quick update on what we're doing. Welcome to Spaz Not on Wheels. Not today, at least. Not right now. And you can also say hi to Bubbles. There's Bubbles. Hang on. I got to bring it down to her level from above. All right, there we go. Anyways, so first off, long time since I've done a video. Sorry for audio. We're doing this off my iPhone right now. And there's a highway, which is in front of the house that we used to own, which is behind us. We just packed up the house, and we are about to hit the road and head off on our adventure that I talked about in one of my previous videos about doing RV life. So we have currently loaded up everything we own that we've got left, because we got rid of a bunch of stuff. But we're gonna try to live in a lot less square feet in our toy hauler. And so we've got the two bikes, her Chieftain and my Tiger, that one right there. And the truck's hooked up, and we're just about to pull out. So Bubbles, let me get the camera around for you. What are you thinking so far? What are you thinking?
It's going to be an adventure.
Okay, so Spaz on Wheels is going to change. It still includes now more wheels. That's all. Just a lot of more wheels. And they're all going on the road at once. So We got to load up our dogs, and we're off to our first stop, which will be temporary, a couple weeks, getting our stuff situated, maintenance done to the truck before we go and pull ourselves to South Dakota. So that's our next stop. I'll throw in some video here of the inside of the house that we just left. So we're going from 3,400 square feet to 268 square feet. I don't know if I fit in that. I'm a big guy. All right. Anyways, we're going to document the adventures. If you want to follow along, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. There may be more to this video. I'm not sure yet. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no script even. We're just doing this. So here we go.
All right, so the first update and this update here are at the same time. So I did these sort of back to back, out of order. But basically, the second intro is about a week earlier. Tomorrow will be exactly a week since we went out and hit the road with the toy hauler. We did load up both bikes we have, which is the Chieftain, my wife's bike, and then my Tiger, which is the only bike I have left because I did so much damage to the Challenger, it wasn't repairable. So $26,000 worth of damage. So that includes labor and everything, of course, but it was like about $20,000 in parts alone. But yeah, so we're making a lot of choices right now. One of my choices I have to make is what bike am I going to do? The Tigers, so the bikes are tight. The current bikes we have are tight in the toy hauler in general right now. But with the house sale and paying off a bunch of stuff, contemplating getting something that's easier to load up, because this bike I can't ride onto the toy hauler because it's too tall. I will literally smack my head into the bunk beds that are pulled up into the top of the camper with the Easy Jack system. Or the Happy Jack, or, well, it's a jack of some kind. Anyways, the beds go to the roof, but the bike's just too tall. So we have to get my boys, my wife and I, we all have to push it up the ramp and onto the bike, so. So we're looking for some options. I have an idea of what I want to get, which will be in the Triumph family. I believe I am going to get myself a Rocket 3. I mean, it's not a light bike, but I can definitely drive it onto the toy hauler instead of pushing it onto the toy hauler. So, and I need to get another wheel chuck so I can make sure the bike stay up vertical. I have one wheel chuck, which I put the Indian in, and need another wheel chuck so I can load a second bike a little bit better than just hoping the tie downs hold. So, that's the update for Spaz on Wheels. So you're going to see more of Bubbles, my wife. She'll be on the channel more. We'll probably talk a bit about RV life at the same time, but I do want to keep this a bit about motorcycles, as we're going to be able to travel and I'll be able to see new roads and see the country in ways I've never seen it. So, I mean, going back to all my trips, most of my trips have been like over into Missouri from Kansas. I went from Wisconsin to Georgia once for a wedding. I rode my Harley there. But I haven't really done much, much real, like, see the country style riding. But being that we literally will live anywhere we want to live, weather permitting, I will find the right places. I hopefully will be able to get plenty of riding in different areas. So that's where we're going to go. We'll cover a bit about, what's it like, now that we've got on the road. Our boys are doing schooling. They're 13 and 14, so they're doing schooling online. I work in the tech industry, so I'm remote work. I started my own business again, and I'm consulting. So, but lifestyle change is big, but we're going to live before we aren't able to live. My health is not perfect. I got to get better. I got to drop some weight and take care of myself, eat more healthy, which I'm trying to do. But I want to get out and get some adventures in before I can't. Or at least get myself back to living, because I've been just sort of locked with COVID and everything else, and being away from family now, losing my mom. It's changed my perspective, and life's fragile. We got to do what we get. You got to enjoy while you can, and make experiences. So I'm hoping this will be good for my boys, and we'll see where this goes. So hopefully you'll come along for the ride. And maybe give me some suggestions if you think I need to, change the content up a little bit. If I go too far into the RV life stuff versus the motorcycle stuff, we'll see what it's going to be. The channel's really for me, but I want it to be good for you all too. For me, it's documenting the things I love, motorcycles, and now and this new idea of traveling everywhere. And it's more of a documenting for me, but I definitely want, to engage with everybody on here as well. So open to suggestions, put them in the comments, keep me posted on what would you like to see. I have like 100 and something people that are following the channel right now. I can't believe you're all still following and subscribed, but thank you. I do appreciate it. I'm not trying to make money with this. I'm just trying to record my thoughts and share them and capture some moments. So hopefully you like it. Hopefully more people join and subscribe, and then we'll see where this goes. Again, it's a sort of a reset. Life is crazy, and as you get older, it just gets crazier. So, but I'm gonna ride my way over to get my new iPhone. I'll probably try to shoot some more videos this weekend before we hit the road. Our next stop, we're right now still in Kansas. We're parked about an hour away from our old house in a campground right here in Kansas, near Missouri actually, right on the border. Next stop for us is going to be South Dakota. A little too close to winter, but we need to get our residency there. So we're going there to become South Dakota residents, domicile residents, get our license plates all swapped out, our driver's licenses swapped out. And we'll be on the road from there. We're gonna come back to Kansas for a bit for Thanksgiving area time for the kids, for my daughters and my grandson. Oh, crap! I forgot all about that. I have a grandson. I'm a grandpa. How did I forget that? How did I not mention that earlier in the video? Yeah. So I'm Grandpa Spaz now. So. But yeah, he's like 7 weeks old. About 7 weeks old. So his name's Asher. He's awesome. He's doing well. Had a little bit of scare at the beginning, but he's doing well now. So my daughter's doing well as well. So yeah, Grandpa Spaz. Oh, with that, I'll leave a picture of the little tyke in the video too. And I gotta get him on wheels quick. Like he needs to get those legs working to be able to hold up a bike. So, all right, till next time, if you can, get on some wheels. Life's short, do it quick. The This is Spaz. I'm out.